Hi class, it's Miss Huang here with your first pre-recorded lecture. These materials we did go over during our live section. However, in our live section, I didn't cover some things that I'll go over later in distance and displacement. So make sure you watch that lecture as I go over some more difficult examples, which I'll also give you in some practice worksheets later on. So kinematics is what we're studying. It's the motion of objects using words, diagrams, graphs, and equations. So that is very important to understand the vocabulary that we'll be looking into. So vocabulary words such as distance, displacement, speed, velocity, and acceleration, or even just speeding up, churning, slowing down, they're all very important words that will be associated with our mathematical equations later on when we do that. So the motion of objects is very important in this topic and in this unit, so we're going to focus on that. And the first focus will be describing the scalars and vectors, so putting those quantities that I just said into two different categories. So scalars are quantities that are fully described by magnitude or a numerical value, so usually a number of something. And then vectors are quantities that are fully described by both a magnitude and a direction. So that's the very important piece that we have to be aware of. So let's start by scalars and vectors. The first one that we're going to talk about is distance and displacement. So I will be also uploading a pre-recorded lecture on distance and displacement and going over 3 example questions that you can use and watch over when you go solve your own practice problems. So distance, again, is just a numerical value. So we have 4 km here, and again, it's just a number, a total amount. Displacement is a number plus a direction. Speed, again, we have that numerical value is what puts speed as a scalar. Velocity is different because we know a direction with that speed. And we're going to be looking at formulas that were provided to you by Mr. Westwood in your formula sheet, such as velocity final will equal the initial velocity plus 2 times acceleration and the distance that was given. So we'll be learning how to use that equation later on. So again, acceleration is another term that we'll be focusing on and having a pre-recorded lecture on and example problems. So this is the formula that was given to you, and we will be using it, so I will teach you how to use that. Some other scalars that are kind of important are volume and temperature. So such as volume is a 4 liter of water cannot be directionalized. So 4 liters of water west, you do not do that. So it's just a scalar, it's just a number value, and same with our temperature here. We won't be using these in our problems, but I just wanted to mention them. And another one, the last one here, is force. So Newton's force. So 100 newtons east is a vector, and we will be looking into force in Newton's laws, so that will come up as problems. So let's identify some of these together. So 5 meters. This is a scalar quantity because it's a numeric value. And same with 30 meters per second, also a scalar quantity. 5 miles north is a vector quantity because of the direction given. 20 degrees Celsius is temperature. We know that is a scalar. And 256 gigabytes is a scalar as well because it is just a numeric value. Same with calories, 4,000 calories. You don't go, I ate 4,000 calories west. That's not a thing. So check out my uploaded practice worksheets according to the scalar and vectors. And watch out for the next video that I'll be posting in a bit. I'll also be posting helpful YouTube videos that I found online that could help you on the same topics if you find that my explanations are not good enough. And don't forget, if you need help, send a message on Microsoft Teams or just directly message me or bring up these questions during the live lectures. Thank you very much, class. See you during the live lecture.